All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, all right? Well, tis the season to crash out. All right, so Cardi B has continued her crash out press run on social media. All right, so a few weeks ago she crashed out. Well, actually a few months ago she crashed out and said she wanted to pull a bullet in her head. Then recently she crashed out on Offset. Now the latest to catch the Cardi B crash out is her very own beloved fans. All right, Cardi B is not happy with her fans talking about and alleging that her and Offset have somehow reconciled, rekindled, and gotten back together. A slew of fans are very disappointed in that. They just kept talking about it and how could you do this? Why would you be back with him? He doesn't respect you. He keeps playing in your face. This, that, and the third. They're very, very concerned about Cardi B getting back with Offset, especially because she went on live screaming, ranting, cursing, embarrassing herself. And so the fans don't want her to furthermore embarrass herself after, going off, cursing, calling him an ain't nigga and all this stuff during the Nicki Minaj rollout to then be back with him less than 2 weeks later. All right. And so I understand the concern for the fans because it's going to look like, well, girl, everybody says that you are this is for a publicity stunt. This is all pub for you. This is all a part of the scam, the internet game that you play for attention or relevancy or, for people to talk about. So as a fan, you're like, okay, girl, if you're going to be done with him because you had that major crash out, which you gave a lot of people room to taunt you and make fun of your relationship. You let everybody into your home with that, and you made yourself very vulnerable. And so now a lot of your ops and enemies were able to poke fun and laugh at you. So don't go back with him so quickly, because everything that you just did 2 weeks ago, embarrassing yourself and your family and us as a fan base, is going to be voided, because then you're going to go right back with him. And so it's just going to be like, it's going to further the embarrassment, and it's going to further that narrative that that's a PR stunt to try to distract from Nicki Minaj's album. And the reason why this matters is because Cardi B is heavy into Stan Twitter, and the Stans are, Twitter is a big thing, and her and Nicki Minaj's beef is really, really a real thing. So I understand from a fan's perspective why they wouldn't want her to do that. They wouldn't want her to make it worse, because she's already took to social media before, went off, crashed out, denounced the nigga, and before that, she's publicly broken up with him. It's like, it's this cycle of breaking up, getting back together. Oh, there's issues here, and then there's these meltdowns on social media, all, followed up with no music. So it's like, this is all like a performative social media act, but there's never any musical follow-up. So it just becomes a playground for people that don't necessarily like Cardi B to keep poking fun and laughing at her. So as a diehard fan or stan or whatever you are, supporter of Cardi B, you're probably wanting her best interest. So you're probably saying, no, this is not a good idea, because whomever, is around her obviously cannot control, or if she's not listening to them, because she continues these crash outs, no matter how close or cool they feel like they are, she's not listening. So I think the fans are just like, we're here for you. We support you. I think it's more innocent in the fact that they're looking out for her, and they don't want her to embarrass herself. And the thing is, that's important, because you have to think, you're online saying that your mental is fragile. You're online saying you want to put a bullet in your head. So at some point, people that love you and support you, whether they know you personally or not, they're going to try to do their damnedest to protect you, because there's thousands of hundreds of people that want to see the downfall. They want to see the crash out. They want to laugh at that. They're going to monetize off of that. So I feel like the diehard fans are like, well, girl, you're already online talking about you want to kill yourself. You're crashing out at your man. Don't go back with him then. Just focus. Okay? Because to be honest, people that don't like you not going to talk about it. They're not really going to care. They're just going to wait for you to make it official, laugh at you, and drag you. The fans are like, don't give the people what they want, because you continuously give the people what they want to talk about you in a negative way. So if that's the case, maybe you want that. Maybe you want that type of attention. And if I was one of her fans like that, I'd just say, you know what, to hell with it. I don't give a damn no more. Crash out. Baby, you're not going to keep cursing me out. Because I don't know what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like at some point you want the attention from the ops to come and start dragging you because you give them reason to. Now, my thing is, so an article was posted today on TMZ, but this is from page 6. Cardi B and Offset stealthily hanging out in New York City after she denies their breakup together, okay? So basically they were caught kind of hanging out with a fan in New York. Cardi B and her estranged husband Offset took separate photos, so they're trying to hide it, with the same fan in New York City after she denied they were back together. On Thursday, the fan, who goes by whatever on Instagram, shared a collage of photos she took with the rappers. In one snap she shared in her Instagram stories, the woman and her pup took a selfie with the WAP MC, who held up the peace sign while posing in a purple and pink hoodie. In the other picture, the fan and small dog posed with the Migos rapper as they stood before 3 shelves of sneakers, okay? So that's them, whatever. And then they show that Cardi B and Offset also on TMZ, because TMZ originally broke the story, that they were also at a restaurant eating together. Okay. So people were starting to feel like, okay, are these people together? Uh-oh, I don't know why that's just popping up. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, child, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay. So the fans were starting to feel like, wow, was Cardi B back with Offset? I know she didn't take him back so quickly. And I think they were just more concerned that the internet was going to just start dragging her again and again taking away from her music, calling her a clout chaser and a PR queen. And so she didn't like that. The fans were trying to give her constructive criticism or worried about her or talking about it. She felt like the people that were talking about it the most were her fans and not other people that weren't considered her fans. And this is what she had to say. Okay. Let's listen.
Anything? Shut the fuck up! About to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the fuck up. And it's the same fucking dumb, my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fucking fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit but my own fucking fan base. But y'all want to send me a fucking bug just to talk shit on the fucking timeline. Did I confirm all this with a man? No. So why don't y'all keep talking? Leave me talk alone. Shut up. Stupid ass motherfuckers. I'm about to fucking unfollow all of y'all because that's all I see. Y'all talking shit on my timeline. I'm searching my name. I'm trying to see anybody else talking shit. Nobody is talking shit but y'all. So shut up. All over my shit. Shut up. Y'all heard something out of my mouth? Did y'all heard that I'm back with a nigga out my mouth? No.
Okay.
Shit is fucking annoying. For fucking 3 days, y'all been doing the same shit. Did I say I was back together with somebody? Did I say that? Did y'all heard that? Did I say it? Did he say it? No. No,
She takes
can't worry
zero.
texting me. No, tell me to come down. I told you to tell him, leave me the fuck alone.
She says she told Kim Barbie to tell them to leave her alone, as if, like, I guess that's the spokesperson. But what I'm saying is there's no accountability here. That's crazy. You know, I'm going to just give it to you straight. Through that whole rant, she said the last time she was dragged is because of her fan base. Girl, that's not the last time you were dragged. The last time you were dragged is because you got online and denounced Offset and crashed out. Like, take some accountability. You did that. You said that. You went on there and called him a bitch ass nigga and all this stuff. You went off on Offset. That was the last time you got dragged. Another time you got dragged is when you said that you wanted to put a bullet in your head. Like, so the fans being concerned for you is not what's getting you dragged. You going to New York and sneaking around and taking pictures with the Chinese girl got you dragged because the white publications picked it up. So If you didn't want to be dragged, you didn't want to be talked about, you're not with the nigga. It's one thing to post the Christmas stuff, but it's another thing to be hanging out and taking pictures where fans are going to post it. And my thing is, if you don't want people in your business, don't get online and denounce the nigga in front of the world and then 2 weeks later be at lunch and think that people are not going to think that y'all together. And then you're mad. As if you haven't broke up with the nigga, filed for divorce, and been right back with them. Like, girl, what? To me, it's crazy. To me, that's crazy. And I'm not buying it. I'm not getting with that girl. Like, you're yelling and doing all that as if you didn't bring this on yourself. You were with the nigga. You denounced the nigga. You did this. You were stealthily hanging out with the nigga in New York City. What are we supposed to think? You got 3 kids and you're married. Or 2 kids and you're married. I don't know. You're having lunch and taking pictures. Right after Christmas. You didn't do separate Christmases. You went from F my baby daddy to Christmas Day with my baby daddy, and now you outside. So people with a brain are going to think that y'all together, especially when they're reading off of publications like Page 6, TMZ, and you're trying to sneak around and do it. So don't try to make it seem like the fans got you dragged, girl. You got yourself dragged. And before that, you got yourself dragged. I don't like when people don't take accountability and then to say, oh, y'all got me a book just to get me dragged. See, that's the part. But see, this is why I can never be a fan. What does a book have to do with me being concerned about you? That's very ungrateful. This is why I could never be like a stand page or nothing like that, because there's no way in hell I'm going to spend my money for somebody. I'm going to do something and somebody's going to be ungrateful as shit and try to throw it in my face. After I didn't have to spend my damn money on this damn stupid ass book either. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, she's dead wrong for this. And she takes zero accountability for the shit that she do. And she thinks she could talk to people crazy because she's rich, famous, and whatever. And that's wild to me, because it's like, girl, these people done went and bought you a book. So in regards to the book, so there was a book. It's just crazy how I'm like, girl, gagging that she blamed these people for her when the damn blogs is showing that she's secretly with the nigga. Like, what are people supposed to think?
Right.
So anyway.
So I don't know how Bardigan got my address, but
this is the book that people are talking about. I'm just all about fairness and accountability. Like, that's just what it is. And I just feel like for a lot of times, I'm downloading it now, but a lot of these celebrities, they just feel like, girl, they don't have to take accountability for anything. But you know why they don't have to do that? Because you, as fans and supporters, you guys give them so much of your power as if they're not regular people. And so you lose yourself into them. And in all reality, these people don't give a shit about you. So listen.
Right. So I don't know how Bardigan got my address, but they did. And look what they did. They sent me a beautiful ass Christmas gift. And this book costs money. Like, this, y'all spend a good penny on this shit. This shit cost like probably like $400 or $500. They took their time and they wrote me letters telling me how much they love me, and it's a lot of pages. But look at the quality of this book. Like, I'm really blown away. Look at this. This costs money. And it's crazy because I don't even know how most of my fans look, but I know who they are just by their names, their Twitter names, and their headers. Look how beautiful. I know this. I know who's this. It's from Alex from Asia. I love her. I love her down. Look how beautiful is this book. I love y'all so much. Like, I love y'all. Like, remember when I say I hate this bass? I love this bass. I'm so happy. Oh my God.
Girl, all just to throw the book in your face later on in the live. You brought me a book just to drag me or just to talk about. Basically, she threw the fact that they brought her a book because they were mentioning Offset and trying to see if she was still together with him, right? So Then what ends up happening is there's a bunch of tweets. You got some people, justifying it. This is a gaslighting at its finest. Cardi B hasn't said she's back with Offset, even if she denied. Cardi suggested the two are parenting, but her fans got on the timeline dragging her about her self-esteem, self-worth, and how stupid she is. Okay? Exactly. Stupid aces. I don't see nobody talking about them. And I never said I was back with that man, but of course they don't call this fan base slow for no reason. I don't see nobody fan base doing that shit. Okay. Then one of the fan bases said, my feelings are actually hurt. I didn't close my eyes that night to make sure I was finished and delivered on time, but I guess that's what I get for not including everyone. Cardi B replied, I don't give a fuck your book. Somebody said, we worked hard on that book, though. And she said, the shit's getting burned. Okay. Then I think she went on Spaces again and blamed the fan base for her reaction. Now, here's the thing. I have to be fair, so I'm going to give both sides. I understand being upset, and I understand being a public figure and your fans. You're like, yo, chill. You're bringing more hype to the situation. Like, you supposed to be my fan. Like, let the rock. And in Armon Wiggins terms, not being biased, but what is it? It's giving grace. Love that. So basically, she was asking her fans to give her grace. Pretend you don't see it. Act like you don't see it. With me, if the Nicki people ain't talking about it, if everybody else, the blogs ain't bringing it up, why are y'all talking about it? Y'all supposed to be my people. Y'all supposed to act like you don't see this. Turn a blind eye. Right? But like I said in the beginning of this video, I feel like it's hard for them to turn a blind eye when then she's going to go online and crash out and do something crazy. Like, say you're going to put a bullet in your head, crash out on Offset, crash out on the fans, and then blame them for your crash outs. So I get it, though. Like, here's the thing. And this is for the fans. I say support who you want to support. But at the same time, and this is for the little boys and girls like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Go to school, read a book, love these people, but understand these are people. These are not gods. Cardi B is not a god. She's a human being. She has issues too. Grown as adults, understand this. We all have to learn, but at some point, everybody gets their lesson. Learn it. I wouldn't be kissing no celebrity. Y'all see me. I don't kiss no. It's done. I'm not kissing no celebrity's ass. Because at the end of the day, they don't appreciate you. Okay? And you can appreciate your fans if you go off. It's one thing to go off, but then it's another thing to go off and blame them. You need to take Cardi B needs to take accountability, because there's one thing to scream and yell and be upset. But then to throw in the book and say you're going to burn the book and F the book when those people put in their hard-earned money. You online talking about how expensive the book is, this, that, and the third. Wada. That all comes across very fake and phony when it's just so easy for you to say F the book. But the reason why is because she has power, she has money, she knows you guys will be back consuming it, because somewhere in your head you have decided, you know what, I'm going to stand this person, this, that, and the third, and whatever this person is right, because now you're living through this life of the celebrity. And I think more importantly, and a lot of you, instead of trying to tell Cardi B about her self-worth and worrying about where she needs to go, a lot of you need to start find self-worth and find value in yourself and pick up another hobby. You can support celebrities, you can do what you need to do, but if it doesn't benefit you in a certain kind of way, there's no way, because at the end of the day, they go home to their mansions, to their lavish life. When they decide to tell you, you burn the book, guess what? They're still millionaires at the end of the day, and you're sitting there with your heart broken, and they're blaming you for their issues, for their rich people problems. So for me, it couldn't be me. A person has a one time to crash out on me with no accountability and no respect. and I'm out. So I just feel like a lot of people that are fans of people that you got to have your own self-worth and self-value, because you got to have some self-respect for yourself, because there's no way in hell I would be spending my hard-earned money, time, this and that, for people to be ungrateful and throw shit in my face. And you're the one online sitting there going to bat every single day, streaming music, streaming farms, arguing all day online for somebody else's financial gain, or for them to tell you to go fuck yourself, and you're slow. You people need to wake the hell up. Are you crazy? Some of y'all are. It couldn't be me. But then again, you know, entitlement is dangerous. And I guess she doesn't owe you anything. But listen, you better find a way to make a coin. You'll be a damn fool. So, you know, I personally I feel like Cardi B was dead wrong. I feel like she came across very ungrateful, very manipulative, because, girl, you getting yourself dragged, in a nutshell. And the reason why these people are coming out is because, girl, you're getting yourself dragged so much, they're trying to protect you. Now, from the fans, it's like, okay, well, you might need to step back and understand she's a human being and she don't want you in her business for every little thing. But so have a life of your own. But from a celebrity standpoint, you can't pick and choose, you know, oh, I want you guys to all be here and support me in this and buy my whip shots and do this, that, and the third, but act like you don't see that I'm secretly back with Offset when I go and crash out and tell the whole world to fuck this nigga. But defend me against the barbs and this and that and the third. Like, it's just a bunch of what? Either you take it all or you don't have none. And that's my thing. And so I just personally feel as though it's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to even go off. But you got to watch what you say to people sometimes, especially people that's really supporting you, uplifting you, being there for you, becoming a patron of your business, fighting for you online, defending you, going to bat for you, worshiping you. Even though you don't owe it to them, you didn't ask them. That's just the space that you've been. That's the space that you've occupied. And some, you know, it is for some it's business. But you have to treat them with a little bit more respect. Respect is owed to a dog. And I don't give a damn how much money you have. I don't care how much money you have, how much fame you have, how much opportunity you have. Don't talk to me no kind of way. And think that, oh, because you're whoever you are, it's just go please. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like the fans need to start, and this goes for any celebrity, but we're talking about Cardi B just in general because this is the one who's done it. I don't care if it's Doja Cat, anybody. We're all human beings. Cardi B ain't no better than nobody else that may watch this video and see it in the future. So a lot of you people that are spending your money and staying up and doing all this stuff, do that for your family. Do that for your mother, your father, your cousin, your brother. Stop idolizing and worshiping these celebrities. It's fine to be a fan. It's fine to be cool. But like at the end of the day, have a life of your own. Have a life of your own. So those are my thoughts on that. I just personally feel as though that's extremely toxic that for her to go off on them. After listening to it again, I'm like, girl, I just can't believe, I'm flabbergasted how she tried to blame them for her being dragged when it's like, girl, you've been dragged because of the things that you've said and you've done. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how Cardi B manages this. I don't think much will change because, you know, idol culture and worship culture is a real thing for celebrities. But those that get it will get it. and those that won't. But I just feel like, girl, at some point for Cardi B, you can crash out on everybody, but at some point, girl, you're gonna have to realize the problem is you. It's not everybody else's fault. So take some accountability for the shit that you do and the energy you put out. Period. So those are my thoughts on that. And at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. Like, share, subscribe. And until next time, keep that same energy and have a life of your own. And we'll see you soon. Peace out.